Hello there, and welcome to episode 365 of this series where I play the regions of Europe one by one on GeoGuessr, doing so in a tennis match format, as outlined in the rules you just saw, meaning that in order for me to score points, I will have to, score points from my imaginary opponent, which I refer to as the game. I have to play rounds of 5,000 points on GeoGuessr, and I have to do so within the time limits that I have put upon myself, which are 6 minutes per individual round, 30 minutes for the entire game of 5 rounds, but every time I play a 5,000 point round, I knock 2 minutes off the total game time. And if I finish the previous episode with a 5,000 point round, I knock 2 minutes off the total game time in the next episode. That was the case when I was in Iceland yesterday. So as we move a couple of notches up in the alphabet of European countries and we head into Italy, I have 28 minutes on the clock. And we are going to the south tip of continental Italy, which is the Calabria region, which has 1.8 million people, is just over 15,000 square kilometers, and the capital is Catanzaro, this city here, which has 84,000 people, although I expect that won't be the largest one in, I guess we got some rather larger cities in the region. Let's see, just to check, what is the largest city in Calabria? Just give me a second, I will check on the side. Like so. And the largest city in Calabria, is that the one that is? Sorry, not Calabria, Calabria. My bad. I'm really sorry about that. Sometimes, okay. No, actually, Catanzaro is the largest city in Calabria. Why on earth did I call it Calabria? I don't know. But Calabria, yep. Okay, Catanzaro. And, yep, with that little mess up. No, wait a minute. What am I saying? Reggio Calabria is the largest city by far. It's got 170,000 people. That was a messy intro. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can mess it slightly less up as we go to start the game. We are 2 episodes into a new match. I'm leading the game 1-0, but I'm trailing the game Love 30 at the moment in the current game of the match. Right, we're looking north and we have the Mediterranean right straight ahead. Okay. That could mean a number of things, but it means that we're on the coast, first and foremost. Now let's see, what's the boundary of this thing? The boundaries go here. About? Where did it go? Okay, so it actually goes quite far inland before it comes out of the coast. Yeah, we could be anywhere on the coast. And it doesn't seem that this particular place has any signs. Well, that was well weird. No signs telling us which place we're coming to. That must mean that it is a part of something larger. Well, that is a town. That much is evident. Okay. Obviously in Borgo Novo. But that's the name of this complex. Yeah, this is a sizable place, and that explains also why there wasn't any signs there. Vibo Valencia. We got Vibo. A number of Vibos. And we got the railroad. This is gonna take some time. And here we are on the main road. Okay, so Vibo V, that must be Valencia, what it was called. And we can get to Salerno, the A3 to get to Salerno. So let's see, where would the A3 be? Unless they've done some renumbering of roads here, which I strongly suspect that they have. Okay, so Vibo Valencia is here. So we must have been over by the Vibo Marina. So if we look here, that makes a lot of sense. But we are probably up here by Pizzo. Does this road have a name? No, but we can go to San Onofrio or Maerato. And that's Sant Onofrio. And Maerato is up there. So where have we been? We are right down on, well, are we? It seems at least that we're right down on the sea. And when we look slightly westwards, we are looking towards this thing. That suggests that we are somewhere in this vicinity. And we did cross the railroad, but it runs in two places. And this is a road going to San Onofrio. Let's try to figure out why we ran over the railroad. The railroad was single track, wasn't it? Well, there aren't many places you can actually cross the railroad here. Definitely not that corresponds with the stuff I'm seeing. What on earth am I missing now? I think we're here. I think we're actually quite high up. And that... what does that suggest then? Yeah, well, we're well into overtime, but does that mean that this is where we were when we started? Yeah, that works. Okay, where are we in relation to this? There's supposed to be a little road going up to the side here. That one. Okay. I don't like the markings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So that should mean that we should be about here. Yep. Unfortunately, that was overtime, so that's love 40. 26 minutes on the clock. I'll be dropping a point right off the bat here, it seems. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, this is Italy. So we've got a fairly sizable city over there, up in the hills. And I don't think we can see the ocean from here. No. So we could be way, way, way up north. We could be like up by this Potenza part of this. Yeah. We could well be up by Potenza or something like that. I wouldn't know yet though. Which way do we go? Now, don't be stupid. This time you are going to put a marker, checkpoint down, so like that. Save yourself some time. The views here are insane. That was not very helpful, but Stella Alpina. That just means the Star of the Alps or something. Interesting. No signs telling us where we have been, or are we just on the outskirts? Okay, that's snaky. It's gonna be for a good while, I think. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be a disaster in terms of my scoring this match here. I mean, my match points, but it's going to be fun trying to figure out where I am regardless. That's an interesting one. Not that it told me very much. La Mucona. Oh. San Martin something. Calabria, yes. This is an institute of something. And that's a really, really, really interesting place to place an institute of any sort. Oh, wow. But yeah, what bugs me is the lack of names for these villages. Oh, here we got something. Sericella, Acri. I'll need more than that. We might be coming down on something now. Oh. Football pitch. Oh, this is convoluted. Oh, there's a dog. And a bus. But we're still short on signs telling us where we are. Or where we are going, at least in any major sense. And that is quite bothersome. We're heading steadily westwards, albeit in a very roundabout and wriggly way. Oh, I think we just went down one level. Or did we? Oh, here we're up again. So how do I do this then? This way, I guess. Let's just hope I won't be caught in a loop of switchbacks now. Yeah, and we're about to go into overtime on this one as well. And that without having any inkling of where we are. It's been that sparse on information. Wow, it's been 6 minutes already. So what is this city on the hill over there? And I have to say, I'm amazed at how many people live up this particular mountain. I'm just perched on the ridges, and here we got something. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I was right about San Martino actually. Now, I would say that we are... Now wait a minute, this place doesn't go any further than up here. So there's the border. Well, I was totally... I don't know what planet I was on. I was starting to look into this map. Okay, let's see if I can get it right now. Serracello, Policaretto, Marco San Mauro, San Martino, Piano d'Arnice, or something. One of these places has to be somewhere on this map, right? I feel it said Acre, didn't it? There's Sericella. What other places are we looking for? So Acre is probably that city on top of the mountain. So that's Piano d'Arnice. So we haven't quite made it to Sericella yet. That must be the institute we were at. So I reckon that we were somewhere over here. Let's see. Okay, so we did go rather a lot further than I thought, so we must be up this road, if I'm right now. Southeast. Well, if that is correct, then we are now coming up on this. If I got my bearings right, and I did not. Well, buggeroo. Buggeroo indeed. Well, this might still be correct, actually. Should come to the end of the road over here. Can't I hope I'm right? Yes. Okay, so that means we're over here somewhere. It should be... I think we're coming up on this house. about right. So we just started this bend, so it should be around there-ish. Yep, still, that was also into overtime, so that is a point to the game. 1-1, 24 minutes on the clock, and I'm rapidly running out of time. Right. Signs either direction, that's good. And here we got a little brook or something that we're crossing. That sign looked like it might hold a little more promise, except it didn't. Steel graniti. Steel Mario. And let's see, what did it say on the other direction then? Here the sign says Iprespar, okay. In 20 minutes. That sort of suggests that there is somewhere with a decent number of people living up this road. Okay, won't say that we hit pay dirt right away, but let's see, so we can get to Taranto, which is over there. 76 from Reggio Calabria. Now, this place was 103, wasn't it? Away from Reggio. So if we're now 76 away, we can't be much further inland than so, I reckon. And here we can get to a number of places. We can go to Samo, Casignana, Carafa del Bianco, and Santa Agata del Bianco. I don't think that the size of the letters necessarily reflect the size of the place, but there's Samo. Santa Agata del Bianco. Here we go. Okay, so the next question is, are we here now? We could be. Except that there's way too many houses here. So that's not it. We're looking almost straight north. Casignana is over there. And we're looking north. Definitely on the main road of some sort. But we're not here in Pardesca. Could we be? No, we're not. Well, we could be here. Isn't that conceivable? Sort of, except that the direction isn't quite right. And there's not enough of a bend here. So this one is still a little puzzler. Carafa del Bianco. So we got some. So we got Bianco. And I think I want to. I think we want to explore this road a little further. And try to figure out which it is. And let's see, it's the. This is 11 and 76, and then probably says 7611 on the other side. Yeah, so that's just a distance sign and not much else. Italy is not being very nice to me today. This will be another forfeit, I'm fairly sure. Oh man. What have I done to deserve this? Oh well, I've had it much too easy for a number, and now we're getting somewhere. We're on the SS-106. This is the SS-106. So we're not there. This, on the other hand, is more likely it. Yeah, I'm running out of time too quickly. That has to be it. It cannot be. I don't have any other candidates, really. Here we got something. Yeah, it's this one. I am pretty darn sure of it. So that means we must have been down here somewhere, I think. Let's see. We should have a road going up to the side immediately after the bend here. Well, that should be this one. So that means we're here. And we're still on this bend, so thereabout. Yep. Yeah, I'm getting the scores, but I'm spending too much time, so I am not. So I'll be, so I'm level 15. I'm 15,000 points, but I'm level 15 because I'm spending too much time. So now I've forfeited the final 2 rounds as well. This should be pinpointable. That looks like a river valley of some sort. Agriturismo Santa Venera. And that's eastwards. And then that's westwards up into the mountains. So I guess... How do you know that, by the way? You don't know which way that river runs. Ah. Okay, they wanted you to go real slow here. Why? Is it because of the bend coming up? And which road is this? Okay. Starting to see why. That is a significant river. Which way does it run? Okay, so we're now heading up the mountain. A significant river valley in Calabria. Well, there are a few. So I'm not going to... Although... How does that look? Yeah. Doesn't look too horrible, does it? river sort of does the right things here. I kind of would like to... The road does a little turn that way. And there should be some houses on the side here now. There is. At least a building. And there's another one. I'm in the right spot, actually. Now, is this where we started? Is the next question. Let's see. No, it wasn't here. Let's see, so there's a bend of sorts. Yes. And then we come here. This is this road. Okay. Huh. That should have come like half an hour earlier. 15, no, sorry, love 30 because I've spent too much time. And I'm actually slated for a perfect run, but without scoring on any of the rounds, and with the match at least. For the game as it's on its own, it's quite fine. It just doesn't meet with my rules. Okay, so we got the SP93. And to Marano and Fiumefreddo. PTO and MTO. What could that mean? Let's see if we can find the SP93. So that is Strada or something Provinciale. So, and they are notoriously hard to figure out. But we're gonna give it a go, Raven. So the SP10 and 12. Let's just make sure that we stay within the actual region. That's the SP4. SP92. Please let the SP93 be nearby. What was the names of these places? Marano. That's the thing with Italy. So you got number 93, and then it's like, whoa, suddenly we are in the 140s. Ugh. What are we gonna do about that? Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And they're just random numbers stacked on top of each other, it seems. So the SP93 could, for all I know, be like way south. There's an SP50s. SP9. 108 TER, whatever that means. Rossano. Nope. But at least we're on an SP. Maybe we should try and figure out what place this is. So Marano and Fiumefreddo. Doesn't that mean cold fire or something? Which way to go? Well, this is the road to yield for, so I'm assuming this will be the road to Marano. One of the Maranos. Why aren't the signs telling us the names of these places? Well, it kind of looks like Calabria is opposed to that sort of thing. Now we're heading up the mountain. I'm not sure that was a good idea. But if we can get a proper view of the landscape, maybe then we'll know. Home. Man, there have been some brutal episodes back to back now. What are those? There's definitely a city down there. Way down there. It's really densely populated up the hillsides. Except, of course, for the road I picked. Only moderately happy camper at the moment. But it's a stunning landscape, but these roads, if it's like last 2 rounds, every little thing has been like this. Well, if not the last 2 rounds, at least 2 of the rounds have been very much like this. I think I'm gonna go back, and I will go take a different route through town, because that sort of seemed to go nowhere. So I'll head down to this intersection, and then I'll go downhill. So that is probably likely to bear a little more fruit, unless the road decides, now we'll just winnow along the hillside there and go up the opposite way. Gods, which is exactly what it seems to be doing. There's more town / village here. Giacomo Mancini. And then just a little bit about who he was. Villaggio Scolastico. But what does it say behind the mirror? This is a centro, probably. So if that is sort of going downtown or uptown, then maybe, just maybe, I'll find some information there. Mario Longo. Educatore. What is... we're obviously on the outskirts of some city. So here we go to Cosenza. At least that's something. Cosenza is here. That might have been the town or city we saw down in down on the valley floor. Oh gods. So, well, of course I have absolutely no inkling. I have not found anything. But we know that we are somewhere around Cosenza, where there are a couple of places called Marano and Fiumefreddo. There's the one Marano. Okay, so that was the one that were called the M-toe and the P-toe, so the Marchesato and the Principato. Now, can we find Fiumefreddo? So that road leads to both of these places. And might we have been over here in Capelli? No, that doesn't seem likely. But it must have been. How about here in Cerisano? No. Okay, so we have sort of located the area we're in. Now look into the northeast, to the north. Valley? No. This road is called Nicolavacaro. Okay, let's give this a good look. Highland Park? What on earth has this got to do with? Hang on. Mendoina or something? There's Fiumefreddo and Mendicino, it says there. So are we? What was the street name then? Nicolavacaro. Doesn't quite fit, does it? This road is running southeast northwest. Okay, roads that lead to Fiumefreddo. We can, of course, be in Cerisano. And I have checked this before, haven't I? Here's the Ficato. I think we're here now. No, we're probably most likely here. Let's have a look. No, because we have... Yeah, Chiesa di San, that's the church we got there. Okay, so far we are finally onto something. And we have 1, 2, 3 houses. 1, 2, 3. Well, turn around. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right. So we're here. Finally gotcha. Well, so it's a perfect round in terms of score, but it's a complete utter loss in terms of my match points. So I score 5,000 point rounds, but they are all forfeited due to excess time. How about that? And let's say it's well played. All that was really weird is a lovely spread across the region. I have to say that. So yeah, I play a perfect round, and I'm not able to score a single point in this match, and I'm down level 40. Aye. So yeah, that is episode 365 done. Please check in for more for episode 366, when we will be playing. Well, that will basically be the anniversary tomorrow for the series. So until then, bye bye.